Shopping for pet food can be overwhelming. Learn how to quickly read a pet food label and you'll be ready to confidently purchase quality nutrition for your pet. First, look at ingredients. All ingredients are ordered from largest to smallest amounts. The Association of American Feed Control Officials, or AAFCO, sets nutritional standards for pet foods in the U.S. Ingredients must be labeled with AAFCO-established names so that consumers can easily compare products. Ingredients not included in the AAFCO nutrient profiles can still be listed in a guaranteed analysis, but they must include a disclaimer stating they are not essential. For example, taurine is not always essential, yet we often choose to list it in the guaranteed analysis for our pet food recipes. Next, look at the guaranteed analysis. This specifies the minimum or maximum levels of nutrients like protein, fat, fiber, and moisture. In cat foods, the maximum percentage of ash, taurine, and magnesium are included because these nutrients are vital to a cat's health. For dogs, minimum levels of calcium, phosphorus, and sodium are also typically included. Feeding guidelines for pet food can be in the form of written instructions, a chart, or both. The guidelines tell you how much of the food to give your cat or dog based on their weight. If the recipe is formulated for all life stages, there should be feeding guidelines for each life stage. For example, our Venture Lamb recipe shows feeding charts for both adult dogs and puppies. Instructions for how to switch your pup to Venture from another dog food are also included. Adjust feeding amounts based on your pet's body condition, life stage, activity level, and environment. Consult your vet when deciding the best amount of food to feed your pet. The FDA says that an AAFCO nutritional adequacy statement is one of the most important aspects of a pet food label. This statement confirms that a food can serve as your pet's sole nutrition source. Here's an example of an AAFCO statement. This means our Earthborn Holistic Adult Vantage recipe can be fed to adult dogs with no additional supplements needed. To be classified as all life stages, a pet food must pass AAFCO protocol. It must fully support gestation, lactation, growth, and maintenance. Some foods can also meet specific needs of large and small breed dogs and pups needing to maintain or lose weight. Now you know the main components of a pet food label. It may seem overwhelming at first, but being knowledgeable about what's in your pet's food will help you make an informed decision and choose a healthy meal for your furry friend.